When you look up at the night sky, it can tell you stuff about your future.
The Life of Chuck is a new feel-good film where we follow 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary chap. The movie boasts an amazing cast, including Tom Hiddleston, Karen Gillan, Mark Hamill, and Nick Offerman, and it's directed by Mike Flanagan, who you may know from series like The Haunting of Hill House and films like Hush and Oculus. The story is based on a Stephen King novella, but don't for a second think you'll get scared watching this film.
Stephen King writes horror. That's what people know about him the most. But the reason his horror lands is because he's so wonderful at writing about love and about humanity and about people. Now, there's a side of him that comes out here and there. The Stephen King who wrote The Shawshank Redemption and Stand By Me and The Green Mile. This is in that family. And when I first read the novella, I was so moved by it. I felt like I had to try to take a swing at it. And Stephen, who's here tonight, which is an incredible honor because he doesn't come to these things very often at all. I think the reason that he is here to support this particular movie is that it's close to his heart. We can feel it in every page of the novella, and I hope you can feel it in every frame of the film.
It won't lie to you. It's pure that way.
I wrote a story about the end of the world, and it ended up being something that made me happy, and I think some of it was the middle section where the main character, Chuck, does a dance. So, and I love that. I love dancing, and, it just made me happy.
You might see a lot more than you wanted. But if you have heart, you have hope. And you have heart in you.
Stephen has had some mixed feelings about some of his adaptations, but he's a big fan of Mike's work.
Mike always brings it home. That's what I can say. From Gerald's Game, when he did that, and I'm an admirer of his work. His resume is his work, things like Hush and Oculus, which I love, and I thought he's fantastic. He's a great storyteller as well as a visual guy, and it's all on show in Life of Chuck, so it's great.
Chiwetel Ejiofor plays the role of Marty Anderson, and he needed little convincing to join the film.
I've always been a huge fan of, like everybody else, of Stephen King and his work, and so, and Mike and how he interprets that work and what he's doing with it is really special and really strong. And this is something, that is no different to that. I feel like I kind of came at it the other way around in a way with this because I hadn't read the novella, and so I first saw the script for this, and I was sort of blown away, and then went back to the novella, and what I was struck by was how true to the novella it is, because there are things structurally that are really, really fascinating, and so I'm very excited for the audience to see it.
We will just need a bit more patience, because The Life of Chuck will be out in theaters this summer.
The universe is large, and it contains multitudes, but it also contains me.